I had to politely tell my husband back in the day. He used to introduce me. This my wife, this my wife. I had to pull him to the side like, excuse me, sir. Don't introduce me as that, please. I am not your wife. And I deserve that title when the time is right.
Baby, you smart. You very smart.
Savannah has allowed me to basically be as great as I wanted to be with my career and my journey, because she knew I wanted to be the greatest of all time. And Savannah allowed me to do that by basically saying, I got this at the house. Don't worry about it. I got it. That is, she's the greatest.
This how the conversation came up. We were just looking at like couples and people in the league. And we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah.
Right.
And then I was like, maybe I noticed, people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron.
Oh, my gosh.
I like the way them white women look at LeBron.
And this is why I tell people you can't go to social media when it comes to your relationship and when it comes to stuff that's going on in your marriage, because you're going to get unsolicited advice from people who have a hard time governing their own lives. This man, out of everybody he could have mentioned, brought up Savannah James, the one woman who dresses with modesty. She's had all of his kids. You never hear her on no podcast talking about their family business, and they've been together for 22 years. Of course, she's not going to be looking at him with the same amount of lust that some 22-year-old person sitting on the sideline is going to be looking at him like. She's in love with him, not in lust with him, and those are two totally different things. Like, this type of mindset reminds me of the housewife that says that she cheated on her husband because he didn't look at her the same and he wasn't appreciating her. She felt like she was being overlooked. Like, yeah, we're in love and we've been married for 22 years. It's not going to be the same. Imagine if you had a Ferrari and you had it for 22 years. When you have your Ferrari, it's not going to bring you the same excitement after 22 years that you had when you was 22, when you first got it. Like, all the people are still going to be coming up to you, taking pictures with you because they think that it's a nice car, but you know a few things about it that other people don't know. You know that the oil change costs $1,000. You know that you're getting 5 miles to the gallon. You know the insurance is high. You know the maintenance on the car is high. So because you have a different perspective of it, you're going to look at it differently. So she's grown to appreciate him through marriage, and of course it's going to be a little bit different than people who are just looking at him with lust because they have some idea of who he is. She actually knows who he is. For as long as LeBron James has been in the league, you ain't heard nothing from her. Ain't been no issues with her.
Like, when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, they be dicked out. But it's like, I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you. Like,
Right.
I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like, top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like, you came here to police me. Like, you ain't, like, you not dick like these white women out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, it hurt me. It hurt me to see that.
Yeah, his spirit is loving and giving. Like, even if you look at somebody like Martin Luther King, right? Coretta Scott, his wife, obviously she knew that he might have been doing some things he probably wasn't supposed to be doing. But she never slandered him in the public. She always held it down for him. So even though he's a good guy and he might have a giving heart and the world might have a perspective of him, she deals with certain things that you ain't got to deal with that LeBron might do. You don't know what LeBron be doing in the comforts of his own home. And even if they are happy together, there are just minor disputes that might cause a little bit of friction that, yeah, it's going to be an issue for a little bit sometimes. You're not going to get the same butterflies that you have when you first meet somebody when you're talking about longevity. That's crazy.
Like, you done eject away from my partner, man. Don't do that, man. You dive on the floor behind that nigga, man. Dive on the floor behind him. But, you know, like, I know a lot of people gonna hate what I just said, but I'm gonna be honest, like, if everybody like me, then I'm so we can do whatever you want to do about it. I'm gonna die about everything I say. So I love LeBron, and I hate that for him, bro. I hate that he got to go through that. As a man, I hate that he got to go through that, bro. In the playoffs, your main player act like it just, you have a look on your face like, I could be doing more. Like, what more? Like, I loved you for you. Like, when I met you, you look like Lamar Odom. Like, babe, don't laugh at that. I'm not trying to be funny, babe. Babe. Ain't nobody gonna you about that, you heard me? You can laugh if you want to. You gotta walk out the room.
I'm trying to interrupt your video.
You ain't interrupting my video. You already interrupted it.
He better not ruin his relationship or his marriage because he's looking for somebody that looks at him with a certain level of lust, as if those people won't take advantage of you, as if the Bible and other religious texts, historically speaking, haven't warned men about those very same women. There's one thing about marriage that I've learned, and love that I've learned. Sometimes in a marriage, there's going to be an understanding between a man and a woman that other people just won't understand, and you got to be okay with that. And you got to be careful with how you share your business when you have that understanding with another person, with other people, because they don't have that same understanding of that person that you do. And of course, in this situation, this was unsolicited. I think Kevin Gates is just giving his little 2 cents based on a 5-second segment. These people have been together for 22 years. She's had all of his children. She's never slandered him in the public. The biggest issue with a lot of these modern celebrities nowadays is they let these women go on these podcasts, and because these women aren't interested, and the only thing they have interest in to talk about is the fact that they're dating this guy, they end up talking about their relationship and saying something to embarrass the man when it's unsolicited because they're just trying to be in the public eye. I've never seen Savannah James have that issue. He don't know nothing about what's going on in LeBron James' home, and to be honest, that's how it should be, and it should stay that way. I don't agree with everything LeBron James does publicly. I don't agree with everything that he does allegedly. Sometimes people have these theories about what he has done. But from what I've seen, he seems to carry the torch pretty well. And I wouldn't slander his marriage, and especially his wife, who seems to be a pretty good wife in my opinion. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or a L, and give me the HBO special as a Help a Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.